I've been thinking lately about the rebuild of Evangelion. Obviously, I loved them, but I felt like there could have been a better way to execute on its core premise without it being, let's just say, controversial towards fans and new fans. There are things I love about the new Evangelion movies. I love the ambition and the whole semi-meta autobiographical approach they took. My frustration comes with the execution. So in this video, I thought I would do my own take on this new movie saga and give my rewrite of sorts to these four movies. Now, this is just me doing a writing experiment. This is not to discredit Ono and his collaborators. They are much smarter than I am, and I admire them, and I totally want to see them in a new project at some point, an original anime project. And I hope after Ano's done with live action, he does his Nausicaa anime or anime reboot and an original anime project at some point. With that being said, let's start. Let's begin with Evangelion 1.0, You Are Not Alone. And first things off, we're going to give Kaoru a bigger role in him meeting and befriending Shinji after the fight with the third angel. And later on, Shinji, Rei, and Kaoru in the final battle with the fifth angel. And then there's more of a focus on Shinji befriending and hanging out with Toji, Kensuke, Hikari, Rei, and Kaoru in a hangout. Both Kaoru and Shinji telling Rei to smile instead of just Shinji to smile. And it ends with a tease on Mari saying, "I'll be there for you, Shinji." Next, let's discuss Evangelion 2.0, You Cannot Advance. In the first scene, Mari gets introduced along with Asuka as Toji and Kensuke are drooling over them. Shinji looks at Mari like he knows her somewhere before. We get Unit 8 early. Asuka's now trying to work together not just with Shinji and Rei, but with Kaoru and Mari against the seventh angel. Shinji and Mari gets to know each other. Shinji and Asuka start to develop feelings for each other and accidentally kiss. There's an additional angel fight. Shinji meets Sakura, Toji's sister, and exclaims, "I'm your #1 fan," and says, "Thank you for saving us." And it ends with Kaoru stopping the third impact. Now let's discuss the big one, Evangelion 3.0, You Cannot Redo. It takes place in the aftermath. There's no Shinji or Rei in the movie. Misato and Kaji investigate Nerve to find out the truth. Mari and Kaoru talk about Gendo's and Seilei's plans. Mari and Kaoru discover the Rei clones. Fuyutsuki betrays Gendo and reveals Nerve's plan and its true purpose. He then offers himself in to turn himself in. Ritsuko is on Gendo's side and rejects Maya. Kaji and Misato have sex one last night, and they later discover Misato's pregnant. Kaji dies. It ends with the Nerve traders and Misato stealing both the Wunder and Eva Unit 1 from Nerve. Now let's discuss the final film, Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0, Thrice Upon a Time. It's the 14-year time skip. Shinji and Rei wake up. Sakura and Midori acts as Shinji's surrogate sisters. Asuka and Mari becomes Shinji's new guardians. Shinji meets his surrogate brother with Kensuke and Toji, which is Ryoji Kaji. Most of the first half is the slice of life moments. Misato's happy to see Shinji and cries towards his chest. The second half is the final battle between Wheelie and Nerve. Fuyutsuki is guiding Wheelie towards Nerve HQ. Mari reveals that to Shinji he is his godmother and that the reason she has de-aged was because of the same experiment that caused Yui to go inside Unit 1. Asuka and Mari are now a couple. Kaoru is Shinji's therapist. Choji and Kensuke are now soldiers of Wele. Ritsuko's on Gendo's side. Shinji meets with his mom in Unit 1 and the two of them fight Gendo. Shinji discovers alternate universes of his role as an EVA pilot during instrumentality. It ends with the destruction of Nerve and Shinji living his life without Evangelion and forging his own path. And that's it. There's gonna be more Evangelion at some point, and when it's coming, I'll be ready for it. And I'm hoping that Ano and his team do more original projects for at least the next couple of years. And one of my dreams is to make my own Evangelion anime or take and collaborate with Ano and Kara one of these days. But yeah, thank you for seeing this video. See you soon!